Good morning, children. This is Sivasis Sandilya, and today, in our discussion on computers, the topic of our discussion is multimedia, elements, and uses. This is a continuation of our last class, the introduction to multimedia. Before we start the class, once again let me remind you, if you have any doubt regarding this class, clear your doubts today itself before the period gets over. You may call me and WhatsApp me in the numbers given on the screen. Pause the screen if required. And if your call and doubts are not received and cleared by today itself, you can try it in the next computer class. So, we have already covered what is multimedia in the last class. Today we are starting our discussion with elements of multimedia system. So basically a multimedia system has 5 basic elements: text, video, audio, image and animation. So the first element, text. Text is the basic element of multimedia. It is one of the most widely used and flexible means of presenting any information on screen. In a multimedia application, other media can be linked through use of text. Various file formats of texts are .txt, .doc, .rtf, etc. So, in this part of the chapter, the doubt that may arise, see, the first point, text is the basic element of multimedia, that is clear. One of the most widely used and flexible means, that is also very clear to understand. So the third point, in a multimedia application, other media can be linked through the use of text. So there may be a doubt how that is possible. See, there is something called the hypertext. You will get those things in your subsequent classes, in your higher classes. So in hypertext, what happens, you can link up something, say a web page or a video or a picture, to a text, a word itself. For example, in a website there may be some contents like say in our school website there is a word home, there is a word contact us, there is a word gallery. Now if you click the word gallery, then you will go to the pictures that has been uploaded to the website. So that word gallery is a hypertext, and that text is linked to other media. Other media, what is the other media? The pictures. So that's all about the text element of a multimedia system. The next element is audio. Audio basically refers to sound. Multimedia can include files which contain sound. Audio recordings come in two basic types, analog and digital. The vinyl records, I'm sure you have never seen a vinyl records. It is a kind of a disc that was used in earlier times. It was a magnetic type, and cassette tapes, that is also a magnetic device. These are examples of analog mediums. CDs, MP3 files are examples of digital medium, and all these are examples of audio multimedia files. Multimedia phones have music players to play audio files. Audio software include VLC media player, Real Player, etc. Now there might be a question that, sir, VLC media player is used to watch movie also. Yes, of course, Real Player is also used to watch movie also, but any software that can play only a sound file can be called a audio software. So basically in VLC you can play a MP3 file, that is a sound file also, and you can play a video also. Since it can play a MP3 or a sound file, it can be termed as a audio software also. Next point, the file formats of audio files are .wav, .mp3, etc. The third multimedia element is an image. An image or a picture is a two-dimensional screen display or a three-dimensional display like a statue or a hologram. It is easy to illustrate ideas through still pictures, graphs, pie chart, painting, etc. come under images. Images are very useful feature of multimedia. Various file formats of image are .jpeg, .png, .gif, etc. So basically all the pictures that you take through your camera, through your phone's camera or your DSLR, all those files are an image file, and an image is a multimedia element. The next multimedia element is video. A video is an unedited material filmed by a movie camera or recorded by a video camera. A video dramatizes and enhances the impact of your multimedia application. By integrating a video into a multimedia presentation, you can effectively convey a great deal of information in less time. Various video formats are .avi, .fla, etc. So all the movies, all the YouTube videos that you see, all those things are the video element of a multimedia system. The fifth element of a multimedia system is animation. Animation is a process of making a static image look like it is moving. It is the rapid display of the sequence of images of 2D or 3D artwork or model position that creates an illusion of movement. See, whenever a lot of images are displayed back to back in a fast manner in front of your eyes, it doesn't look like individual pictures, it looks like a video. So that is how an animation works. Animation visually enhances a multimedia project. Animations are used in cartoons, scientific visualizations, etc. Common animation formats are .swf, .wmv, .flv, etc. So basically all the great sci-fi movies are generally using animation in it. Okay, you have seen cartoons. You may also have seen videos which includes the projection of the solar system or the galaxy. Those are scientific visualization, and all those things use animation in it. So now some quick question and answer session. Fill up the blanks. Number 1. Text is the basic element of. Think about it. The answer is already given in the previous slides. The second question. Dash is the most widely used and flexible means of presenting information on screen. Think for a while. Various file formats of dash are .jpg, .png, .gif, etc. Number 4. Audio refers to dash. And the fifth question is dash is a very useful feature of multimedia. Pause the screen if you require to, because I am going to show you the answers now. So these are the answers. Text is the basic element of multimedia. Text is one of the most widely used and flexible means of presenting information on screen. Various file format of image are .jpg, .png, .gif, etc. Audio refers to sound. Image is a very useful feature of multimedia. Pause the screen if required to note down the answers. I am moving on to the next slide. So here is another question. Write down the names of multimedia elements which are available in your computer system. So think of your own computer system. What are the multimedia elements which are available in your computer system? First of all, text. That is definitely present in your computer system. A sound, any song. That is also, actually I have done this as comparison to my own computer system. So yes, there are a lot of songs in my computer system. So number B, sound. Number C, there are a lot of pictures in my computer system, so image. And D, there are a lot of videos, lot of series with me, so yes, video is also present in my computer system. Of course, animations is also present in my computer system, but since there were only 4 slots given, I have written 4 answers. So now, in the table given, tick whether the above description is a text or a sound or an image or an animation. The first thing, your notebook. What does your notebook contain? Yes, of course, you can draw something in your notebook. You can make cartoons of your teachers in your notebook. Of course, I know that. You play tic-tac-toe on the back side of your notebook. But what is the notebook actually there for? It is there for, not for sound, not for image, not for animation. Your notebook is there for text. Next, a song on a CD. That will be a sound. Movie Ganesha is an animation. A barking dog is a sound. A dinner menu is text. Your own picture is an image. Tom and Jerry cartoon is animation. If you missed that, then here are the answers. Pause the screen if required. Okay, now here is a match the elements of the multimedia system with their features. Here is a match the following. Pause the video if required. Try to solve it yourself. I am not asking you to solve it and send it to me. I am just asking you to try to solve it. If required, pause the video. I am going to the answers. So these are the answers of the match the following. Pause the video and check by yourself if your answers were correct or not. Again, I am repeating, I am not asking you to send the answers to me. You can check your answers by yourself. Now, let us move on to the next topic, the uses of multimedia. See, there are a number of uses of multimedia. There are a number of fields where multimedia can be used. The fields where multimedia can be used are given in the diagram. See, entertainment, education, business, tutorial presentations, public place, game printing, film, music, radio and television. All these places have uses of multimedia in them. Of course, in entertainment, you can think of it. In education, actually, Right now I am using multimedia to educate you. You are using a multimedia, that is a video file, to understand a new concept. So let us study each of these points individually. First of all, music, radio and television. Multimedia is commonly used to develop songs, TV shows and radio programs. See, in songs, TV shows and radio programs, of course you can relate how multimedia is being used. A song is a sound file which is an element of multimedia. TV shows, there are videos and sounds. Radio, again there is sound, which all are multimedia elements. The next point, the next place where multimedia is used is entertainment. Multimedia is heavily used in entertainment industry, especially to develop special effects in movies and cartoon animation. Multimedia games are also very popular. Okay, when I say multimedia games, don't just think about PUBG. All the games that you play on your Android or on your computer screen are using multimedia elements. And the games are not the only entertainment featured multimedia used elements. The movies also use special effects. Cartoon animation also use multimedia elements, and all these are relating to the entertainment sector. The next place where multimedia is used is education or ICT. What was the full form of ICT? Information Communication Technology. Okay. In education or in education or ICT, multimedia can be used as a source of information. Students can search an encyclopedia such as Encarta, which provides facts on different topics. These facts are available in various multimedia forms. So, I have already given you an example. This video itself is the use of ICT and education, which is using multimedia elements. Another example is given here. A digital online encyclopedia like Encarta. See, there are different encyclopedias online which shows you videos to make you understand various concepts. Those things are using multimedia elements to educate you. Let us move on to the next slide. Next point is business. Multimedia is used for advertising and selling products on the internet. It is also used for training, where online tutorials or CD-ROMs allow the staff to learn at their own speed and convenience. See, in business also, for advertising and selling products, multimedia can be used. A video, a audio, a picture that can be used. Also for training someone, multimedia elements can be used. The next point is tutorial and presentation. Multimedia is very helpful in giving presentation. Presentations can be designed effectively, and the presenter can easily go from one subject to another based on a client's or audience interest or feedback. So when you are designing a presentation, if you include multimedia elements in it, the presentation actually becomes lively and more interesting to the audience. The next point, public place. Multimedia is used in hotels for booking rooms, at railway stations for enquiry and reservation, in shopping malls for billing, etc. See, here the examples are given of the use of multimedia in public place. While booking a room in a hotel, multimedia is used. For ticket reservations, For billing in shopping malls, in all these places, multimedia is used. Let us move on to the next slide. Game. Multimedia is used in video games like Mario, Contra, Pac-Man, etc. etc. As I already said, all the games use multimedia elements in them. Next is printing. Multimedia is used for printing newspapers, magazines, textbooks, periodicals, etc. I'm sure this is very easy to understand, nothing to explain here. Still, if you have any doubt, you can give me a call. The last point is film. Multimedia can also be used for making films, advertisements, cartoons, etc. Moving on. This is how a question may come in your exam. Describe the use of multimedia in the areas given above: business, entertainment, education. Now, please note that apart from these three, the question in your exam may come in some other things also, like describe the use of multimedia in games, describe the use of multimedia in film. So it is better if you study this presentation properly. Whatever I have said, whatever I have given you, try to understand everything properly, then it will be better for your exam. But for the time being, let us consider the question at hand. Describe the use of multimedia in the areas given above. Number 1, business. Number 2, entertainment. Number 3, education. So business. Multimedia is used for advertising and selling products on internet. It is also used for training, where online tutorials or CD-ROMs allow the staff to learn at their own speed and convenience. Next is entertainment. Multimedia is heavily used in the entertainment industry, especially to develop special effects in movies and cartoon animations. Multimedia games are also very popular. The third one, education. In education or ICT, multimedia can be used as a source of information. Students can search an encyclopedia such as Encarta, which provides facts on different topics. These facts are available in various multimedia forms. Now students, if you want to write down the answers, you may pause the video. If you want to read the answers again and again, pause the video and read. Again, I am reminding you, I am not asking you to write the answers and send it to me. You can write it to practice. If you write it again and again, then you will remember the answers. This is for your convenience. I am not asking you to write these answers and send it back to me. Please note that. And if required, pause the video, read the answers again. So that brings us to the ending of today's period. The next class will include the advantages of multimedia, the disadvantages of multimedia, and some questions and answers. Again, before I conclude today's class, please understand this. If you have any doubts, clear it before this period gets over today. If today your doubts are not being cleared, then try in the next computer class. My phone numbers are given on the screen. If required, pause the screen and note down my phone numbers. You can give me a call today before this period ends, or in the next computer class you can call me. Also note that the question answers given in this video are for your convenience. I am not asking you to write down the question answers and send it to me. Thank you everyone.